Imagine this bottle is your core, and when it is full of air and got a lid on it, it's hard. It's really stable. It's hard to move its shape. It's strong. But as soon as we take that lid off, whoop, it's unstable, it's not as strong, and we can easily move the bottle's position. This is the same principle for when we are core bracing. I'm going to explain and answer all your questions from what is core bracing, why is core bracing important, and how do we actually brace our core when we are performing strength exercises, and what the heck do we do with our breath? You can then say goodbye to any lower back pain that you probably have been getting if you're not bracing your core properly. Common mistakes I've seen while being a trainer for 10 years is people tend to, one, push their bellies out like this, and then two, they suck their belly in this and they flare their ribs out like this. Neither of them are going to protect your spine. The whole point of a core brace is so we build tension around that spine so it keeps it strong, stable and safe so we don't get injured. We do not want injuries. So how do you actually do a bracing position correctly? So first off, I just want you to stand in a nice neutral position. I want you to think about your ribs on top of your pelvis. So if you're going to put your hands like this, your hands should be on top of each other. That is a neutral position. We don't want to be flaring our ribs out like this, and we also don't want to be bringing our ribs too much down. We want to be in a neutral position here. We're going to do something called diaphragmatic breathing. It's basically breathing through your belly. So let's do it together. You're going to take a deep inhale. You're going to breathe it through your belly, and then you're going to exhale. So let's do it again. So inhale, exhale. So you want that breath into your belly. Once you know how to belly breathe, the next stage of the movement is being able to tense our abs. So when we tense our abs, I want you to think about someone punching you really hard in your stomach. That is the tension we want. So if I was going to come punch you like that, what would you do? Would you stick your belly out like this and give me your belly? Or would you try and protect it by tensing it and making it as strong as possible? This is very important when we move on and do the strength exercise, and we're going to put this all together so it'll become clearer so you can go away and implement it into your training straight away. I'm going to show you how to implement it when you are doing a back squat. This will cross over to your deadlift, your bench, any strength exercise. This is how you do it. First off, like we've already done, we're going to fill up our belly. Like that bottle, we want to make it strong and stable. You're going to tense like someone's going to punch us in the belly. And then with that breath, we're going to go down. And then we're going to push our breath out at the top, keeping that belly nice and tense like someone's punching us. So this is how it'll go. You inhale, tense, hold that breath, exhale at the top. Key things like that positioning I told you to be in. You want to make sure your ribs are down on top of your pelvis and that core is nice and tight the whole time. One of the key takeaways from the core bracing is that you always exhale on the work. So take bench press for example. You inhale, you hold, you brace, and then when you push up, that's when you exhale. So now you know how to core brace. Your next step will be to apply it to your squat, your deadlift, your bench. And if you're thinking, well, I'm actually not too sure how to squat, then this video is for you.